What drew me to Tai Chi and push hands particularly was the idea that you could do something that was athletic and meditative at the same time. And when I first encountered Tai Chi, just through reading about it, I knew instantly that this was something that I wanted to do. I've been practicing Tai Chi now for, I guess, 38 years. And I find even the simplest aspects of it still fascinating because they can be approached at different levels, at different dimensions. Kick with soul. The idea of studying physical activity just to understand the core realities of something like movement is foreign to us. So it's either aesthetic or it's functional or it's goal-oriented. And Tai Chi, at least at one level, requires that we just look at how the shoulder works as a ball and socket joint, how that is like the hip in its ball and socket joint behavior, how the elbows as well as the knees are hinge joints, and the relationship between the wrist and the ankle. So these fundamental realities that both put constraints on movement but also give us all of the possibilities of movement are things that we really explore in a detailed way in Tai Chi practice. We're usually familiar with Tai Chi as a kind of solo movement, the groups of people practicing in the parks in Shanghai and so on. And this is a big part of the training, the solo practice. At the same time, Tai Chi is a solo and partner practice. As I move and as I perform the written gestures or the improvised gestures, I'm always doing it from the base, from having the legs and the waist in tune. Everything comes out of there. At the same time, when we're practicing Tai Chi, we should have the idea of some kind of connection. If I have the idea that I'm connecting with a partner, I need to support the point of contact with the partner. I can't only do that with the arm. I need my elbow and shoulder to drop. I need to get my legs under there, and I need to really support this point. So this is a little different than just making a pose or a gesture. In this case now, I really need to feel or connect with what would be the point of contact and support that. And what I want rather through push hands is that when force comes my way, I learn to accept it. I learn to support it. I learn to trust and further my ability to work through my own structure. So this is something that we don't just automatically come with. That's not how we are. We have to earn that ability. And that's why we can speak of it in terms of self-cultivation. What I'm learning to do is, through my connection with the other person, work from my natural instincts toward my more cultivated instincts, or my more cultivated responses. When I interact with a partner, what I'm trying to do is take those first layer instincts that cause me to make the errors and escalate everything out of proportion and convert this into a kind of practice so that my connection with the partner takes me to a place where I'm responding better. I'm responding with my structure. I'm responding with connection. I'm responding by saying yes rather than by saying no all the time. So not a fear-based response, but a connection-based response. And this is true self-cultivation. It's not easy to get there in anything we do in life. So push hands practices and the rules that support push hands practice are designed to take us in this direction and ultimately make us better people.